Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Sports Factory Podcast. I am your host, JM Sports. I got my guests right here. Got my man Loose Takes, got Mauricio. We gonna talk some sports today. Before we begin, make sure to like this video. Try to get 15 likes on this podcast. That's my subscriber count up there. Say, help me get to 1420 by the end of this stream. Right? Let's see what we can do. But let's just hop right into this. You know what I'm saying? Let's hop right into this, fellas. We got some breaking news. You already know the breaking news that happened earlier today. We put it out in the Discord. It was hilarious. Maurice's reaction was hilarious. Robert Saleh got fired. He got fired. I think the Jets have not fired a coach in season in a very long time, if ever. And that's crazy because the Jets usually have bad head coaches. So before I put my thoughts on this Robert Saleh thing, I'm going to ask y'all, who is more to blame for this Robert Saleh firing? Is it Aaron Rodgers to blame? Is the Jets to blame? Is it Robert Saleh to blame? Like, who do you blame the most in this firing?
Like the act of itself, or like leading up to his firing?
The act of it itself. Like, do you think like Aaron Rodgers made this happen? Do you think it was just the Jets doing it, or do you think just like maybe just Robert Saleh's ineptitude was what got him fired? What do you think?
I think there was just I don't know, but I'm guessing there was like some turmoil in the organization. I've seen rumors that he was gonna like demote some coaches, and I guess some people up higher than him didn't like that, and they're like, "Well, if I get Saleh out before he does that, then I don't have to worry about him demoting them." So there was definitely some politics in there, some workplace politics in there. So
I think Hackett was going to get fired. I think like literally they said Saleh was going to fire Hackett.
If Hackett's going to get fired, then it's clearly a Rodgers thing.
Yeah, put in the word or something.
I mean, that's toxic though, right? That's definitely like you wouldn't want that in your like. Has he earned that?
I don't know, and that's why I was getting on Mauricio. Like, man, like if you really think about it, if they don't like cash in, at least get into like an AFC Championship, this is gonna be like an all-time failure because they were desperate, and Aaron Rodgers like they basically took advantage of their disparity. I guess that's the word, and took over the whole organization. And like half the players there on the roster is there because of him. Like even like what is it, Lazard? At one time they had Randall Cobb, and Randall Cobb wasn't even like, it's just a big Green Bay. They need to change their name to the New York Packers because that's all like this been. Nathaniel Hackett, I believe he's to blame for the offensive struggles. I mean, I don't know why they hired him. He was bad in Denver. He was bad now. And also, like Aaron Rodgers got a big part of it. I mean, like if this doesn't work out, I don't think they understand how much of a string they're on right now. Like they're in the palm of Aaron Rodgers' hand. If he doesn't like none of this, that's why they're doing everything he says. Because if he doesn't like none of this, he can retire. And they're like assed out. Like they have like nothing. They had like you're gonna tank for what, another quarterback again, and now you got to trade your assets and you got to start from ground zero.
You know, you say that, bro. The Jets got some of the worst plot I've like
ever seen.
It just stays bad. Like if you think about it, bro, Aaron Rodgers, you would think, oh my gosh, they're getting the greatest. Like Aaron Rodgers is supposed to be the greatest quarterback ever to play for the Jets. He go to the Jets, he tears Achilles on their own field, and then he out for the whole season. You have to see Zach Wilson again. Then he comes back. He threw 3 interceptions against Minnesota, and one of them interceptions was rough. That is not Aaron Rodgers, bro. I do not know. That was an imposter. That man is old, obviously. So with all those interceptions, 3 of them, 2 of them, I think 2 in the first quarter. I'm like, bro, this team is cooked. That's their whole identity and their existence is hoping that Aaron Rodgers plays similar, obviously not fully to, but similar to his Green Bay days. But he's nowhere close. And if he's watched, here's a stat: they had the same amount of points in the first 5 games this year as they had last year with Zach Wilson. That is absolute. Wow. that is not. We did not pay. That's what
ass.
Bro, I'm just saying, bro. Like, what are we paying him for? What is this for? And he can retire on you. And if he retires on you, then what do you have, bro? It's like he's holding you hostage. almost like Green Bay. He did hold them hostage that last year as well. So
Yeah, I mean, man, and it's just this is really tainting Aaron Rodgers' legacy. Oh man, I really hate that. It's some like the saying from the what is it, the Dark Knight? You either die here or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. That is what's happening to Aaron Rodgers right now. Because I used to think like he was like the most talented quarterback I've ever seen in my life, really until 15 came into the place with Aaron Rodgers. But man, like how like the more they put him behind a mic, the more he says. It's like don't even get me started in the political space. Like I remember the COVID mess, and then like how he how he got out of Green Bay, now in New York, then he gets hurt, and now he's like just taking over. And this is really insane. And that's why when they made this trade, I was like, man, this is very risky, like because he can literally retire anytime, like anytime, and you can't like stop him from retiring. And then like if he gets hurt, like it's over as well. Like man,
hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Aaron Rodgers, I'm not gonna lie. You said he was the villain. Like he lived long enough to be the villain. He's been a villain a long time. This man, Aaron Rodgers. I've looked at Aaron Rodgers' career, bro. He has awful plot. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. And I mean, he held Green Bay. Now, Green Bay, I know Ja'Cory, this is where you coming. He's not on this pod right now, but this is where you coming because he think Aaron Rodgers the GOAT. That's a freaking disgrace. That's a disgrace to ever say. It's clearly Tom Brady. Aaron Rodgers goes to the postseason consistently in Green Bay and loses all the time. They blame Mike McCarthy, but he's a part of that mess, especially when he lost San Francisco. I think he scored like 10 points in one of them games. He's a part of that. Like, if you're the most talented quarterback ever, you can't be having a losing record in the playoffs since your Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers needed there's choke jobs that happen, but we don't talk about it as much because he beats the Bears all the time in the regular season. You know what I'm saying? He's sexy against the Bears and but like
no, you see this. I brought this up too. I brought this up with remember I was using this as an argument for Packer fans. I was like, y'all, you may have had one of the greatest quarterbacks ever, but he's also a loser. Like we don't talk about that enough. Times where he actually won in a regular season, won the MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, whatever you call it, go in with what is it? Home field advantage, and he just chokes it. And everybody's like, "Oh, it's the weather." You're practicing in that cold weather all week. The other team is flying in.
That's an excuse. Ain't no weather. I'm telling you, look, all I know is this. Like, you right. You are right. Right. He won that one Super Bowl, and then since then, I remember he lost the Atlanta in the NFC Championship. He lost the Atlanta NFC Championship, and I remember he was mic'd up, and he said, "Hey, we gotta get one of these in our house." Right, the NFC Championship. He got many after that in his house. Nothing with it. They lost all of the time. The fact he never got back to a Super Bowl, 2010. What is 2010 to you? That's when I was 12. That's when I was a middle schooler. Right. I've been out of college 4 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a lifetime. That's like, what is that? That is literally, you'd be 14. You're going to high school right now. Like, that's a long freaking time, bro. And
does all these Rodgers need McCarthy?
Oh wow, what I mean, they both lost against him. No, but
I mean, that's a great question to bring up. Like
I will not lie to you, bro. This is an indictment on Green Bay, because Green Bay has had 3 quarterbacks, 2 Hall of Famers, and Jordan Love, who's really good, right? And they have 2 Super Bowls. They have 30 years of Hall of Fame quarterback play and seen 2 Super Bowls from them. That is awful. That is an awful average. I'm not gonna lie to you. They should both have at least 2. That's crazy. That's an awful average, bro. So if Jordan Love,
Green Bay, for them to be like historic, I don't like. Do you count? Are they in a tier of NFL royalty? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're historic, but like
you kind of have to, just because they won the first
Super Bowl. Like, it's like, okay, that's by default. Like that's
the trophy is named after their coach.
Their coach.
Yes, it's the 60s. They were balling. They won the NFL championship before the Super Bowl. Won like 3 of them or 4 of them in a row. Like they were killing the 60s and Vince Lombardi. I'll give it the royalty, but there was a dead period. Then they got Brett Favre, but then they haven't capitalized, I feel like, on their relevancy. Because that's actually, Jelly, you know why Robert Saleh got fired today? I was kind of shocked when I heard the news. You blame Aaron Rodgers, buddy. That thing when he pushed that man away, he was trying to hug that man. He pushed that man away. I said, dang, that's tough. I don't know.
Yep. It's very
Does this
telling.
save the Jets? Does this save the Jets season? Like they're 2-3. Does this save their season?
A coach's firing never saves your season. That means that's the last resort. You're expecting like the team to rally behind, and it doesn't fix the offense. So like, no, it doesn't save their season unless they trade for Devontae Adams and Nathaniel Hackett just somehow flips the switch. No, like this is when you fire a coach, like that's a deeper issue like that's going on. That means the players lost respect. Now you're expecting everyone to rally behind somebody who's never been a head coach before, and he's the interim. No, it doesn't. This is bad. Like if they was gonna fire him this early in the season, they should have fired him in off season.
Yeah, but I mean, they I think they're trying to. From what I saw on First Take, they was like, hey, Aaron Rodgers may retire, and they think they have a good roster, and they just want to at least salvage as much of this as they can. And I mean, they're
But it
2
looks
and 3.
bad, Jesse. Like they had to escort him out, right? Like if you're gonna fire him, why tell him?
That's
Why
hilarious.
bring him into
That's
work?
hilarious.
Why bring him into work?
This man pissed. What's that? What's the meme? When my man Jamal Adams, I love that meme. That meme would live on. Man,
change the key, change the locks or something. Send him an email, Skype, a message, DM him on Twitter. Don't just tell him not to come into work. Why have him come in, prepare for Buffalo, and be like, "Oh, by the way, you're fired."
Nah.
No, that means it was some other influence in place. This firing is unorganized as hell. This is like a kid firing somebody. Like, man, go home. Like you over your friend's house and he just get mad at you at all of a sudden. You didn't brought everything. Like you like, man, go home. Now you got to pack up your PlayStation and go home. Like
you brought the Switch and the PlayStation. I gotta go home. There was a comedian that text on First Take that was like, Woody, I think Woody Johnson or Woody Allen is who is the Jets owner? Whoever the Jets owner is Woody something. They said that this man is Donald Sterling without the racism. Like he's just that incompetent. He's Donald Sterling without the racism. Hey, these NFL owners, they dictate a lot. But I mean, I never saw him as maybe he's a bad owner because the Jets they're usually terrible. I don't know. Do you think maybe Robert Saleh his time just ran out? Like my man, he was 4-13 and then 7-10 and then 7-10 again. Like maybe his time. Now he's 2-3.
I mean, but he wasn't dealt. I just saw it from one of my favorite podcasters. He was like, listen, defensive head coaches, man, like their shelf life, they don't have that much time. Like they'll give an offensive head coach some time, so like he's probably never gonna get a head coaching job again. And like that's why it's important when you pick a situation, you better make sure like there's a structure in place. I mean, he had his pick, they just made a terrible pick. I wondered, was that his pick, the Zach Wilson pick? And was he there for Sam Darnold as well? Or he was just there for that one, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, like I mean, that's how good is that season? Like, how good is my tenure? Like, my only like chance was building a dominant defense, and Zach Wilson's my quarterback for like 75% of the time, 90% of the time.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like he wasn't dealt the greatest hand, but I mean, he's 20-36 as a head coach, and now they're 2-3, and then it's just like I don't know what their next game is against Buffalo. So if they play Buffalo and they lose Monday Night Football. Hey, remember that was all time game, Mauricio. Monday Night Football, Jets Bills. But if they go on Monday night and then they stink it up again, which is they lost to the Broncos, that's stinking it up. That's a straight loss to the Broncos. You know what I'm saying? So they can stink it up against the Bills, and then now they 2-4, and now you look cooked. So they wanted a spark, and usually I don't know when you switch quarterbacks and switch coaches, I feel like that first game you get it doesn't last, but you get something different. Like look at the Panthers, and they switched to Andy Dalton, Bryce Young, and then like things just clicking. Now the next game they terrible again. Like when you do a little switch, you get that one good game, and then after that you see what you really are. So.
The only way I see the Jets like thriving, it's like what if Robert Saleh was like he's looking at the playbook like. Yeah, I don't like that play. That play is too, what's the word?
He's just making dumb choices.
Yeah, it's too extravagant. I don't know. You think that play gonna work? Throw that play out. Like, and then now he's going, and Nathaniel Hackett has free range, and he can do whatever he wants, and he's, I don't know, just light it up. Like that's the only way I can see it. Like if Saleh was truly like had an influence on the offense, like a deep influence.
That goes back kind of to like Aaron. Like if Aaron was like, man, like. Why aren't you running these plays? Let's run these plays. And Saleh's like, nah.
No, let's keep it. Just dress it
Aaron
up.
says the word, and now he's gone. You
Yeah.
never know.
Yeah, that's unfortunate though. The Jets don't usually do that, so that tells you how bad it was. And now they got their new interim coach, and like I said, this is the Jets' last stand. Honestly, if they don't get anybody, they don't win it. Like they need to make the playoffs. Even if you just be a
No,
seven.
they have to make
I
at
mean,
least
they
divisional.
gotta, they can do it. But I'm being realistic, and that's likely not gonna happen. I feel like if in terms of Aaron Rodgers, I'm thinking like if he make a playoff run and they were competitive in the wild card or they make a divisional. Then maybe come back next year. Maybe okay, let's retool, come back next year. If this team is a disaster, they don't make the playoffs, then he just retires on the spot.
I think he has to in order to convince him to stay, you have to go far. Like he has to be like, man, we was almost there and he can taste it again. Not like a building. Like he's 40 years old. Like he doesn't have time to build. He's not LeBron.
No, I mean, I know. I mean, yeah, he's not gonna like. I'm just saying, like, if he faced like, say, he faced a hard matchup like the Chiefs or Bills in the first round, they lose by like some, plot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how plot is with the Chiefs, right? Like how the Bengals just lost to the Chiefs. Like they lose like that. They were like, dang man, if we only had a corner or we only had better linebacker play, or everybody had more receivers or something like that type of thing. And then Adams want to play with them. Like, there's ways to keep them in there for another year. But if they just stink the joint up, then that man retiring. That man going right back to the dark retreat. So
The
going to
cabin
the
in the
house,
woods.
the house, that big old house he bought in Tennessee. Sitting there.
yo, I feel sorry for I don't know, man. I thought they had every time they just do something big, it always fails them. I don't know. That plot stuff crazy, bro. They remember got Le'Veon Bell, bro, and Maurice was so happy. He was patient running back, doing so well, and then that man was a complete bust. And now they got Aaron Rodgers, and they thought it was gonna be a Tom Brady type of thing.
They're a team that needs to start drafting well. They drafted like okay, that one draft, it looked like a hit,
Really good.
but then it didn't like now Garrett Wilson and Brees Hall, they both look they're
Brees
not the
Hall.
same.
I hate Brees Hall right now.
That
But
was
look,
so unexpected too.
Oh man, I should have kept my running back. I had probably the best draft of all time. And they said I was gonna be 0-16 in the fantasy. I drafted Braylon Allen.
Hey, who's number one?
oh no, that would be good. I was supposed to be good. And then my team died. Everybody got injured. But the biggest reason is because Brees Hall was supposed to be my hero running back, right? And Brees Hall, his explosiveness, and he had 20 yards in 2 games at one point. I'm like, bro, like what is that? Like I feel like just getting on the field and getting some touch. Like you shouldn't be getting that little amount of yards. Like they say you're gonna be some Christian McCaffrey type beat, and this is how we do this, bro. Every time I go to Twitter, every time when he played and he got 10 yards in the third quarter, and I'm ranting with people on Twitter, and it's like, did Brees Hall? What happened to Brees Hall? Like I need that.
Everybody's
I gotta be pissed with everybody. Bro, what happened? He was number 2 running back 2 last year. This is the irony. Zach Wilson's New York Jets offense looks better than this Jets offense. They score the same amount of points, but there are games where the Zach Wilson's Jets and Brees Hall and Garrett Wilson, they looked good. It's just Zach Wilson. I don't know how that's even possible. That's the thing. I don't even know because Zach looks so terrible, but it's just like they did better. It's so ridiculous. Like I don't know. Can someone explain that? I don't know. I'm befuddled that this man is like.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what they did wrong, bro. They did something. There's some burial. I tell you, that field cursed people, boys. On that, it's like a burial ground because there's no way that you get the most talented quarterback of all time and you're able to score the same amount of points you did last year with Zach Wilson. Let that sit. Let that sit, and that make you say,
Man,
hey, the Jets, y'all got Buffalo Monday Night Football. We'll see how you do. Shout out to Maurice, boy, but the plot thickens. It's always hard. We gonna move on. And Mauricio, if you can put that marker down, that's helpful. You can do that as a marker for it. We gonna move on. The Houston Texans. I got my Texans jersey. All right. I don't know if y'all watched, Lewis. I don't know if you watched. Maybe you did because your game went on. Played the Buffalo Bills, and that game was like it was cool. You know that graphic where they say like, oh yeah, the Texans are playing, and then the long. Oh, now I'm gonna kill. I'm a seppuku myself, and then at the very end, it's like, oh great, we won. Yeah, that was exactly that because we were winning like 14-3. I'm like, okay, we're doing good. Like we had a good lead. We were looking dominant. Josh Allen don't have his weapons. Let's do our thing. And then like I don't know, the stupidity started happening, and then I don't know. They came back in the game. My heart couldn't take it. And then CJ fumbled, and when he fumbled the ball, I said, "Oh man, that's it for that's rap." Zach is a good. He needs to build confidence. Stop hesitating in the pocket. Yeah, he's not a good quarterback, so he needs to build on them quarterback skills. Yeah, that's simple enough. But that game was very close. It was a tie game. It really looked like the Bills going to win the game. Josh Allen, Loki got concussion, and they let that man play. So we gonna let that. That's them. That's what they do. So live your life. But Cami Fairbairn, thank you. My goodness, he had a 59-yard field goal to help us win that freaking stressful game. This is the thing with the Texans. Shout out to winning this game. It's always the little. I understand. Like, it's one of the things. If we just won this game on that type of way, in other games we played well, more better, I would be fine. If we win ugly every week and win a Super Bowl winning ugly every week, I'll take it. That's all I'll tell you. I don't think that's going to happen. But if we win ugly every week, this is another stat I'm going to tell y'all. Listen to the stat. Listen to the stat. Listen to this stat. We have a negative 12-point differential for the season. We're 4-1. The Bengals have a negative 5-point differential for the season. They 1-4. That tell you a lot about life. Them boys, I'm telling you, that's little things in life. Them wins are like this. We could easily be 2-3, 1-4. That's what I'm telling you right now. I need that to readjust, because having a winning record like this and then having a negative differential in scoring is amazing. The Vikings did blow us out, but that's amazing. So on to the next week. We face New England next week. Please play a complete game. Just play complete, please.
They got a tough defense, but yeah, I saw a brief of the game. I knew it. I mean, I predicted the Bills to lose these. Everyone overreacted on them, and I said, man, their wide receiver position is going to very much haunt them. And everyone's crown them as the number one team in the AFC. I'm like, well, I just don't believe in his team. I mean, they got holes in his team. They just haven't played anybody. A couple of teams like that. We get too high and we overreact to some teams, and then when they start playing legit competition, they start. Now these last 2 weeks, you start seeing it. So, and I told you not to get up and down about your team. Just wait. It's gonna play out, and you got a solid win. Yeah, I mean, it's a long season to go.
I mean, yeah, there's ups and downs. I just want complete football for one time, in my life. That's all. But what you about to say?
The game wasn't. You guys didn't play bad. Obviously, you won. The worst part about it was Nico Collins.
Oh no, my man's.
He was. He went off in that play, scored the touchdown, and then immediately he was headed to the locker room. So that's always tough. But no, you guys. I mean, you played. You at one point, yeah, it was looking like, man, you might choke this.
Boy,
not putting up the points. Yeah, not putting up the points, and but Kaimi Fairbairn came through for y'all. That was a good game, and it was definitely justified why those ticket prices were like $200 for the cheapest ticket. Because
I bet
good game to go to.
I mean, the thing I tell you is this. I'll tell you, the Texans exist, and this is normal for a lot of teams, but we exist by CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud is our that's the MVP for us at the highest degree. If we had any less quarterback play, if he wasn't as good as he was, we would be 2-3 or 1-4. This man, he lead the league in third down percentage. He leads the league. We usually on 30. Our average down is 3rd and 7. That's our average third down, and that's one of our best. That's what that was a good one this week. Usually 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9. So it's him being great on third down. He had that one pass. He got hit, accurate as all hell, completed the pass. That is why I exist.
I need the whole line to start blocking because he's bro. He be bro. Oh my god. I don't. That right there is not gonna last. If I don't want him throwing bad juju in the air, but I'm we just the way they're not protecting. It's only going to last for so long. It needs to clean up.
Yeah, and the thing, it was needed to be cleaned up for so long, and it's our whole line it's killing me, bro. It's really terrifying, bro. The interior, Kenyon Green. I shout out Kenyon Green week 1. Ever since then, he went to hell. I don't know what happened to Kenyon Green.
You gave him the commentator curse.
I guess I did. I need y'all to lock in. CJ Stroud is the franchise. We paid y'all too much money to y'all be failing me like this. We invested in you first round picks and high amount of capital. This man CJ Stroud should not be going through hell like this. Lock in. They playing with me, bro. I'm telling you, bro. 3rd and 7 on average. And look, I need Joe Mixon back. Now I tell you, Dari,
bad.
Still ain't bad.
he still ain't bad. Dari did okay.
Yeah, but
I need Joe Mixon back, bro. That legal hip drop tackle, and that man didn't get fined for that. That tackle is destroying my running game. We have like one of the worst running games in the NFL. And that hurts us because you're literally like wasting your downs in the first. If you run the ball on first down, it's a gain of nothing or gain of 1. So I'm wasting downs because I have no competent run game, but I can't just pass for 50 times. So I have a problem. It's extremely bad. So I need Joe Mixon to return to this, please. It's
yeah.
Hey, we have peaks and valleys, bro. There's peaks and valleys in the season. Right now, technically, this is a peak because we're winning despite stupidity, but the schedule don't get easier. And I'm looking at the next couple of games, bro. In New England, here's one thing I'm saying. This is
a sleeper game, yeah.
That's because Drake May playing, and I don't know.
What he is? Oh,
he is. He's starting. Yep. Drake May is starting.
Oh my god, Jesse, you need to look out because he may have like a like he may have like 7 bad games, but this may be his only good game this season.
Because this is his first game. We have no.
Yeah, like you know how what's the quarterback for the Titans?
Will Levis.
Will Levis. He had.
Yep. First game, touchdown.
Like
4? I thought it was.
Yeah.
You know why they do it? It's because like the D coordinator, no one ever seen him before. They don't know how he's gonna play. We have no film on him. Like that surprise. It's like going to the casino and just having like that beginner's luck. That beginner's luck is real.
Very real.
Yeah, man.
I paid my rent with that beginner's luck, and that's the only time I ever went to the casino.
Yeah, it could be a sleeper, man. That could be it's in New England as well. I don't know. I don't even know what to expect in that game. I just know like that game is the easiest game. You can't lose your easy games. You need to be 5-1 because the next 4 games could definitely get you a split. So you need to be 5-1 because you face at Green Bay, at Indy, at New York versus Detroit.
Yeah, I just watch out because they got a good defense. Christian Gonzalez is a dog. He's back, number 0, the corner. He's a sleeper top cornerback in the league. He can probably take away Nico. Yeah.
He's not even a sleeper. He locked down people.
Yeah. You seen it? Okay, then, yeah.
Is Nico playing?
I hope to goodness. Because Tank Dell ain't really shining. He hasn't shined this year. And Stephon Diggs, maybe it's misused. Like I said, Bobby Slowick, I don't know. I'm not really like doing the Bobby Slowick dance this year. I'm not really like doing backflips because of him. Like he has moments where he's creative, and then he has moments where it's like, what the hell is that? But Tank Dell hasn't done anything this year. Dalton Schultz, I don't know. I thought I was hyped about my receiving core, but it's not really giving me the hype I want, and that's giving me cause for concern. This season, I'm telling you, this schedule is hard. It's hard than a mug, bro. It is really freaking hard. So 4-1 is fine. Thank you for escaping this, but it only gets harder from here. So you need to lock in. You understand what I'm saying? These games, this New England game, there can't be no trap like Minnesota. Because Minnesota, I know Minnesota is good now. We see that. Hey, he call it. Maybe. he may. Hey, this man, he hoping for it. I know John hoping for it. I need y'all to lock in, bro. We gotta win that game. Because these next games, especially that New York game, I ain't trying to play that game. See what happened to people in New York? Hell no. October 31st, Halloween. We gonna stream that game. I'm gonna stream that game, right? I'm gonna leave as soon as something happened, I'm leaving immediately. But I'm gonna dress up. It's gonna be scary. That game terrifies me more. I could play Kansas City at Kansas City. This Jets game terrifies me more than playing Kansas City. Just because that it don't matter how bad they play, no matter how inept they look. One wrong route on that field and your whole life. So I'm telling you right now, I'll dress up. And as soon as something happens, y'all gotta carry. Whoever's on here, y'all gotta carry that because I'm out. I ain't watching that. But yeah,
that's went out of focus.
Camera, dude. I'm like sitting here, like trying to. What do I do?
It's on the camera.
I'll let you. Before we move on to Dallas, make sure if you're on here, make sure to like the stream. Try to get to 15 likes. We are 9 likes away. So make sure to like this stream, and also if you want to send a donation, a super chat,
Donations.
it's right
If
by the
you-
chat button. Ooh, what's my man? Go ahead. You got a plug.
If
Go
you
ahead.
like the stream right now, my camera will focus. So help.
Yeah, man. For Mauricio, bro, get that camera focused. But I'm gonna go ahead and let these Dallas people talk, man. You know, y'all played a game against very late game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I believed y'all was gonna win that. I had no doubt that y'all was gonna win in my mind. And it was, Dak at the end had a
Thank you for liking.
touchdown. Somebody say lose audio. Yes, he's not in the car no more. That man is.
Oh my god, I got my mic, sir. And I was driving like across like at night from Dallas. I mean, from Houston to Dallas.
And the audio was crazy, but you hear now, you got your mic, everything good. Hey, y'all won. I know y'all were doom and gloom. Y'all won the game. How y'all feeling? I know, Lewis, you said they got heart. How y'all feeling?
Oh,
ahead,
it was a great win.
Back it up.
How about them Cowboys? You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
No,
okay.
no, it's
Okay.
because like,
Let's
bro,
be careful now.
we were going through like a lot like that week. We lost like so many people. Like we lost somebody in practice. I think at one point Diggs hurt his ankle. We was gonna go in there with no corners.
Yeah.
No Micah Parsons, no Kalen Carson, no DeMarcus Lawrence. We lost Marshawn Nealon, lost Brandon Cooks to a random surgery, like just out of nowhere. And we just our owner was just doing nothing about it, just saying, "Oh, we like our practice squad
Yeah.
guys." You know, we paid him $700,000.
Shut up, old man. Do something.
You know, we paid them $700,000. You know, they should go out there and play. Like everybody in the 53-man roster is not making millions, and it's a difference in play. But yeah, this game delay. I was very proud of the offense, especially in the second half. We finally opened it up, started
Said it.
motions. I saw a different side of our offense we never seen before. Running the ball successfully.
Yeah.
I mean, defense holding their own without Micah, like stopping the
With
run.
like the main starters.
Like, you know
Lewis,
what
say
I'm
that
saying?
loud. Say that loud.
And we were moving the ball with ease versus a Steelers defense that's top 4 in the league. Like, you know, like that was legit defense. TJ Watt, he had himself a game, but we still contained him enough
He was
just to win.
whooping Steel.
Dak had some turnovers. Yeah,
bad
like some
turnover.
bad throws, some miscommunication. But in the end, like he made up for it, like, you know, and like, cause I mean, the whole game is in his hands. You gotta learn that. So great kudos from him. Another game-winning drive. And kudos to this team for having heart. So let's rejuvenate and keep hanging in there. We don't have to like be winning division. We just need to hold out until Calvary returns. So
Yep.
And Mauricio, do you resonate? Do you think this is the best win of your season?
I think it's a good win in terms of morale. Obviously, looking at it from the player's perspective, I'm not talking about a fan, like from a fan perspective right now. From a player's perspective, obviously you go out there to win every game. So for them, this is probably like, like especially going in, having Detroit come down to Dallas this coming week. That's just one of those games where it's like you go in there, it's going to be rough, it's going to be dirty, it's going to be tough, gritty, but you come out and you win, so it's great for the locker room. Now, for me, it was bittersweet because I'm, you know, this whole "we like our guys" narrative from Jerry Jones. I just pretending like we don't need reinforcements, but even though we won, we do need reinforcements, and we probably would have lost if maybe Pittsburgh had a better quarterback, or maybe they complete a couple more passes or something like that. So it's just, I'm glad we got the win, but at the same time, it's like, damn, like now this is reinforcing what, and Jerry Jones is probably thinking, I'm a genius.
Yeah.
Look at me,
Yeah.
we're winning with our guys, and I'm just
Mhm.
like, okay, that's fine, but like we this league is not won by just the people you have. Every team, there has been, free agent signings, trades, wire pickups throughout the season that maybe in one playoff game or in the Super Bowl or in the championship games, that one player makes that one play and you're like, this is exactly what they got him for. And we're not doing any of that. So I'm glad we got the win, but I don't want us to be stagnant. I want us to be active in the league and try to get some guys. Try to like, even if it's just a one year all in type thing like the Rams, like even that, like, but no, haven't seen that out of the front office. So, but glad we got the win, and now looking forward to next week or this week technically to the Detroit Lions.
Here's one thing I'm telling y'all, man. And shout out Jungle Jams, how you doing? Y'all lost the Giants. That's crazy. You messed up my freaking pick'ems. But y'all face Detroit. I don't think I've ever seen. Is this in Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have never seen the Detroit Lions play a Dallas Cowboys in Detroit. I swear.
I think the last time was like the playoff game, maybe. Or
if that's true, then that's 10 years ago. I have never
we haven't played the Steelers since Dak's rookie year.
2016.
2016. But they in a different conference.
But they're in our conference.
They in your conference. I never see y'all play in Detroit. They don't allow that to happen. I don't know why. Last year it was in Dallas, right?
No, yeah.
So why this year's in Dallas? Next year gonna be in Dallas. 2 years. What was Cowboys need the home field? They need the. I mean, hey,
we need the home field advantage. We play better on the road actually this year.
NFC West is trash right now. We will talk. We're actually gonna get to the NFC West.
The entire.
Last time we played in Detroit was 2019.
2019. Why 5 years
before that? It was
2013. Oh,
bro, they do not let y'all play. Every time I am aware that I'm sentient, that I'm here, and I watch Detroit versus Dallas, that is always in Jerry Stadium, bro. Black Star, I'm a Black Star. I'm gonna talk to you real quick in this chat, man. You about to face these boys again. The last time you played was very controversial. The loss was tough on you. I know. Now you happy because you got farther, but I know plot. Every time Detroit, the reason why I'm saying all I said is every time Detroit play in Dallas, bro, the plot is absolutely yo plot. It's always this. Something dumb gonna happen to the Lions, and the Cowboys will win this game. Dan Skipper gonna get a touchdown. He's gonna be eligible all game.
If the refs do their job, Dan Skipper never has a chance to get on the field.
Bro, Black Star. I'm not gonna lie to you. I picked Dallas to win this game, bro. Every time Detroit plays Dallas, bro. And something dumb happened to you, bro. There's always. I'm telling you, bro. It's something always happen, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I don't trust that. I don't trust that, bro. That's bad plot for you. Y'all may go further than Dallas, but I think it's gonna be a loss.
If we can beat Detroit, man, we can survive like a hell of a.
When you were talking about the Texans,
I love
how you have like the gauntlet and everything. I was thinking about it. And it's like we're having kind of similar seasons in a way, like the Texans and the Cowboys. You know,
we are.
I
feel like we're in the damn gutter. We getting decimated with injuries.
I mean, Jesse's feeling the same way too. So, and on top of that, we're like, we've had we've gotten blown out. We've had close wins. We're both entering like this gauntlet in our schedules, and it culminates in those two teams that are having similar seasons coming together and facing each other. So that I think that's
blown out.
Yeah, against Minnesota
by the Vikings.
Oh, I completely forgot.
That's why our differentials and the negatives just because of that. Like the blowout was all our wins are close and our loss was terrible.
Y'all making Minnesota look like the best team in the NFC right now. This is insane.
Them boys balling, boy. Yeah, boys balling, boy.
God,
hey, well, like I said, I think if y'all win, y'all get your confidence up. Some up with that field when Detroit play there. So I think y'all win that game. Like we going through our stretches. This are like you 3-2, I'm 4-1, but it feels awful because of how we win and how we lost and how we look, and it just doesn't look sustainable for success because we've seen the divisional round before many times. We looking for the conference championship. So when we get to this stretch, we'll see who got the mental, because this is mental. They got the talent. This is just a mental game. So we'll see who can survive. Because October, you gotta lock in.
We gotta lock in right now. We got Detroit,
The Lions,
then the bye, then San Francisco, then Atlanta, then Philly, and I think that was out.
Then the Texans.
Oh yeah, then that's the Texans, right? And then it's the Commanders.
Oh my! And that's not
Commanders.
easy no more. That's not easy
No.
no more. That used to be a walk in the park, bro. My schedule. Let me see. Let me tell you my stupid schedule. So I face New England, which is the easy game. Green Bay. We face the Colts in Houston. At New York, that's a nightmare. I hope to God that's a nightmare. We face Detroit the next week. We face the
y'all play
Cowboys,
Detroit too. Oh wow!
And then we play y'all. So these 3 games: Jets, Lions, and Cowboys. Say the Colts. That could be a tricky one, right? It's a division game, but Jets, Lions, Cowboys. Those 3 games, bro. I gotta mentally, my brain is gonna be so fried because there's fans, there's a Jets fan. Maurice doesn't talk trash, but he's Jets fan, and then Black Star in the comments, and then y'all all are pretty good. And then I gotta lock in mentally, bro. That's gonna be a stretch from Halloween to November 18th, my brother's birthday. That's on my brother's birthday, boy. We gotta win. We gotta beat Dallas on my brother's birthday now. Come on. You think the Cowboys are gonna sweep the Commanders? No.
I said they're gonna get one this year, but they gotta prove it to me still, because history shows that Dak owns the Commanders, and their defense still looks bad. They still haven't played. They're looking like, I'm predicting they're like the Bills. Those teams I was saying that's peaking and everyone's loving. They haven't played a legit defense. They did in the Browns, but the Browns defense got tired in the second half because the offense is just so bad. So I don't know. He's having success, so we're gonna see. I need to see how they do versus Philly first.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say, speaking of the Browns, right? You talk about the Browns. I gotta talk about Deshaun Watson, bro.
Oh man,
I got bro. Deshaun Watson, bro. Every time I watch him play football, it's it's a crime against humanity. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. My freaking eyes. Oh, what's up, my man?
You gotta turn the light on.
Yeah, you gotta turn the light.
I need an entrance, baby. I need an entrance,
Oh
man.
my God.
You see the Kansas City logo, boy? We can't see the whole team, man. Yes, sir. Wait, I gotta cut it off. I gotta come back. Nah, it's good.
Bro, what's up, my man? What's up, my man?
Oh,
Yeah, we were talking about Dallas, bro. We were just talking about Dallas. We was gonna talk, and then we talk about Cleveland, Deshaun Watson, and how egregious he is to watch play football. And my eyes just I think Stephen A. Smith said if he got arrested for his play on the football field, he wouldn't be mad at that. And he could be arrested for something else, but if he got arrested for that, for the Detroit respect. Oh, you show some respect to Detroit, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
they the NFC right now for sure.
Oh, you're right. Because yesterday we did that tier rank. You put y'all at the top. Good job. Hey, shout out to you, my man. Because I almost put y'all lower than that. So hey, shout out to you, my man.
Nah, they up there.
But hey, I'll tell you, bro. I want y'all to look at this. I want y'all to really listen to me. Is there a team in the history of sports that has worse plot than the Cleveland Browns? I want just in the history. I'm talking about all of the world. I'm not even talking about America. Is there a team in the history of all humanity? Go back to the Roman Empire. Go back all the way back. Is there any team that got? You say the Jets, but is there a team that got worse plot to the Cleveland Browns, bro?
Brooklyn Nets.
Brooklyn Nets?
Nah, they don't count because they was in Jersey first and they had
Brooklyn
success.
The Chicago Cubs,
Oh.
108 years
Nah.
of not winning
Okay, let me see.
until they won.
That's bad, yeah. But they won. And it was
He said that's bad.
That's 108 years.
But I feel like they had good teams.
Yeah. Yeah. So when last time Cleveland won a championship?
Cleveland only had like one good team.
It was back when the running back was it?
Cleveland.
Joe
Jim Brown?
Oh, Jim Brown. I said Joe Green.
Nah, they was bad. They was bad then.
They're 64. It's 1964. That's.
But a lot of our franchises was just babies then.
Yeah, for real.
Yep.
I think when they had
Super Bowl.
Yeah. I think when they had Derek Anderson quarterback, they made that run. They had a good team.
They didn't make the playoffs though. They
did. No, they was 11-5. They had to make the playoffs. No,
they didn't. They got bad plans. They didn't make the playoffs. They didn't. I know.
they had a winning record and they make the playoffs.
I tell you, it is they lifestyle. They don't make the playoffs. Like literally, I'm telling you the times they made the playoffs. I'm telling you right now. They made in 02. They made it back in 02, and they made it with Baker Mayfield.
Okay.
That's how many times you saw the Browns make the playoffs.
Yes. No, that's insane.
And 21. That's it. That's all. And then last year, fifth oldest team in the NFL, holding the Super Bowl and never been to the Super Bowl. Bro, the fact they spent $200 million on this man, Deshaun Watson, this man looks so great in Houston.
Fully guaranteed.
Fully guaranteed. They have a list of all the quarterback failures, all of the failures at quarterback. They get Deshaun Watson. He plays like the worst quarterback in the NFL right now. But the quarterbacks they got rid of are balling. Baker Mayfield is doing outstanding. Joe Flacco literally, last Cleveland Brown quarterback to throw for 300 yards is Joe Flacco.
Yes, can we make a bet though?
What's the bet?
I promise you, if Deshaun leaves and when he leaves, he'll be a better player.
And what did that tell you about Cleveland?
Exactly what we're talking about right here.
I think he'll get another shot. I ain't gonna hold you. If he leaves, he's not gonna get another shot.
They giving us somebody pick him up on the minimum. They give him a shot.
Because they ain't gonna want to deal with the off the field, and then they're gonna be like, oh, because I think it's just confidence. Like I don't think he's gonna be good again. Like this is his confidence is shot.
I'm telling you, he's gonna be good again. I'm telling you. You can put a bet down. How many people thought Baker was still gonna be good?
I mean, Baker didn't lose his confidence like this.
Baker,
they gave up on Baker after making the playoffs. They just thought they were leveling up. You know what I'm saying? Like they made the playoffs and then they made the trade.
Clean curse why Elon Manning drafted so low. Is that true? I don't think that's true.
Did they pass on Eli?
Huh?
No, he's number one. You can't pass on Eli. He's number one. Eli passed on the Chargers. Eli didn't want to go there. He didn't want to go to San Diego, but like Cleveland, regardless, Cleveland Browns, bro. Like imagine they suck, and then like say a quarterback like Quinn from UT, or say a guy like Shador is available, bro. I would do the Eli. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to Cleveland. Yeah,
bro, that's where careers go to die, bro. I'm not going to Cleveland, bro.
You get one contract, and that's it. Nah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's not Deshaun. When Deshaun leaves, he's gonna be good. Just.
They deserve this though, bro. Like Baker Mayfield took you to the playoffs.
Right. He did everything right. Yeah.
He did everything right. He beat the team you literally hate the most in the Pittsburgh Steelers. You have never done this. You have never in your life, all of time of beating the Steelers in the playoffs, you do it and you blow them out. And you go to Kansas City, you go face you, right? And they barely lose because that boy, what's the backup? Who was the backup?
That boy, Hen Dog.
Yeah, Chad Henne.
Chad
Henne.
This man ran for a first down. This man never run in his life, but he ran for I was like, that plot crazy.
I remember that.
Mahomes got hurt late, and everybody was panicking.
I know. I thought Cleveland was going to win. Baker had the ball. They were down 5. I said, bro, this is it, bro. Like, get it. They can let that happen. We can let that happen.
Andy Reid went for it on 4th. I already know.
But then they do all that, and then the next year he get injured, and they say, you know what? We're gonna go for the guy who has 24 allegations. Hey, it helped me out, boy. I trade that man easy, bro. Hey, that made me who I am today. That helped me to the man I am today. So I take that trade every time. But boy, that is egregious. And we was about to trade New Orleans.
I know.
Deshaun, we was about to trade him to New Orleans or Atlanta.
I like Deshaun. Love Deshaun.
Well, the football world don't. So
I don't know why. It's okay.
The NFL football does not like it. The Cleveland Browns,
but Jerry does do. But he get massages. Fucking got girls. That's it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He wasn't committed to nobody. What he do wrong?
That boy.
He ain't do that wrong. What he do wrong?
That boy was some.
I think the issue arises when the girls didn't want.
Yeah, they didn't want.
Hey, we go from there. And we move on to another topic.
I'm telling you, he ain't do nothing wrong, boy.
We
He would have been in jail if he would did something wrong.
Well, you
That's what I'm
close to that.
saying.
Hey, I tell you what,
I'm saying. I'm keeping it 100. Keep it. I would have did the same thing.
Division leaders, what?
we go to the NFC West, and we're looking at a team, San Francisco 49ers. They are 2-3. Them boys are struggling. Jungle Jams, you a Seahawk fan. They just lost to the Giants. The Cardinals are pretty mediocre. The 49ers are struggling right now, and the Rams are injured. That division looked terrible. Who gonna win that division? Like, who gonna first? Who gonna win that division? Y'all think San Francisco win that division, or you think someone else?
If we beat them this year, they definitely win the division. Like, I don't know. It's just written in the stars. Like,
Yeah, for us to
it'd be
boogeyman.
their worst year. Like, if the Cowboys finally beat them, yeah. Like, but who's else in that division?
That's
Detroit,
crazy.
Arizona, and who?
You got the Seahawks,
Rams.
Cardinals, 49ers, and Rams.
I don't know. The Seahawks too up and down for me. Like, losing to the Giants is wild. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's
tough.
insane.
That's embarrassing,
insane.
yeah.
And you lost to them without Malik Neighbors. You're trash. You garbage, yo. That's
Jungle
crazy.
Jams, you gotta respond.
I was on.
This
Like,
guy took the Jungle Jams.
how do you lose to the Giants without Malik Neighbors? He's throwing a Wandale Robinson. He throwing a. Who else is out there? Like, come on now.
Slayton.
Slayton. It was a dude running versus the Cowboys without gloves. Like, it was like, dude, like, come on now.
Don't unsubscribe to Jungle Jams. Don't unsubscribe. Right?
No, y'all good. But no, y'all should have beat the Giants though. What y'all doing?
Yeah, you messed up my pick'ems, bro. So I'll let everybody answer. Who do y'all think is gonna win this division? You got the Seahawks, Rams, 49ers, and Cardinals.
I just want to say, like, I do agree with Lou about the Seahawks being up and down. But it's like none of the other teams are like making a good push for it. This division went.
Other teams are up.
This division went from being one of the best in football to like suddenly like they're
bad. Like in a couple of years,
bottom half, and it's like what? I mean, I get like there's a bunch of injuries, but at the same time, is like, you know, the 49ers went to the Super Bowl. Is like they should be able to bring in guys, some backups, and you know, at least they have the system set up. But
you would think,
no, you would think. But,
you would think. You know, where what's his name? He ain't been here
since.
Alex yeah, bro, he ain't been here since, dog.
That boy, Smitty.
No, he said he's driving home and he's listening. He said, "Hey, look, Alex, are you listening? Because hey, Brock Purdy,
Alex too. Yeah, no, bro, I don't want to hear that. I thought I was hearing Brock Purdy was better than Dak. I don't want to hear that. You missing one of the Monstars and you can't function. Like, it's a damn shame. You loaded with Pro Bowlers on that team. Ain't no damn excuse. I'm missing Christian McCaffrey, bro. You still got a Pro Bowl offensive line. Like, you still got Brandon Ayuk. You still got Debo. What do you need to win? You need the whole. Do you need a Madden Ultimate Team to win?
But I mean, last year the Niners didn't start slow. They started 5-0 last year. Like, they didn't start slow at all. I don't know. They say people saying they normally start slow. They were literally as fast.
Bro, everyone loves to throw. Oh, I forgot. Damn, we passed the Texas what's the name, but people love to throw them narratives out down the window. We didn't talk about how Josh Allen went 9 for 30. Nobody. It's real quiet.
Clamps, boy, clamps.
We don't want to talk. No, everybody real quiet. Oh, they usually. No, I don't usually like that. They usually lose. The Niners usually lose.
Oh, so what do you think of Brooklyn Road? What do you think, man? What do you think? We won that division?
Nah, it'd be Niners. They win. It's still early. They'll go to the NFC Championship game. They just got that championship pedigree. As far as like NFC Championship, they won't win the Super Bowl.
Championship pedigree,
but they get there. They get there. NFC Championship pedigree.
Yeah, they have NFC. Yeah, they have that
participation pedigree.
Oh, they get
Lewis, if you said if you go to the Super Bowl and lose, that you not.
Yeah, you'd be happy to go to the Super Bowl. Right?
You're not gonna be like,
they're constantly there and losing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but at least they go to the game. They go there.
Super Bowl losing streak.
They come. we nobody want to talk about. We talk about how Aaron Rodgers is a choker. You know who's a choker? Shanahan.
Yeah, well, he's been choking for years. What, you're a Cowboys fan, right?
Huh?
You're a Cowboys fan, right?
Yeah.
Die hard. He is die hard.
Right. At least the 49ers get to the Super Bowl.
Man,
so you can't
don't win it. You a loser just like me.
But at least they get. But at least they get there. It's all about getting there, man.
Man, it ain't about getting there. It's about winning the damn thing.
Look, if you get there and lose,
no one remembers the runner.
No one remembers the loser. Ask the Buffalo Bills. They lost to us twice, and they lost 4 years in a row. No one remembers the loser.
And you lose, you're gonna be. And if we talk bad about you and say no,
we haven't been there ever. They constantly there.
Excited.
That's a different. and you like, here you go again, forgetting the context. They built that team to go to the Super Bowl. Let's not act like they have some regular team.
But you cook the Eagles. The Eagles don't be going like the Eagles ain't like Super Bowl every year type thing like the 49ers are. Like you cook the Eagles as well. If the Lions make Super Bowl, you'll say the same thing. It don't matter who.
It don't matter. He's a Cowboys fan. That's the
Lions. I'm going to say that about franchises who get there and constantly lose. Yes, it's levels.
If I get the Super Bowl, if somehow I get the Super Bowl and I lose,
that's your first appearance in history. Like that's an accomplishment. Now, if you get in there 15 or 5 years in a row, Jesse, and you're constantly losing, I think that warrants some conversation.
They played a legendary team, though. That's the reason why they lose.
Hey, hype himself up, boy.
That's all it is. You get to the Super Bowl, you play the Chiefs too, you lose too.
I don't know about that. If we get in there, I'll tell you right now, we go in the whole damn thing.
Come on, Lou. We're doing good. We're doing good.
Bro, look,
we were talking hypotheticals, Mauricio. We were bragging hypotheticals.
So long, bro.
That's crazy.
And then all of a sudden, he gets the Super Bowl, he gonna win, bro. That's crazy. Hey, why not, right? You in the Super Bowl epic, right? Why not? You might as well be as delusional as you could possibly be.
You know the energy is gonna shift when, we just, I ain't gonna say
who's got more money. It's gonna come down to who has more money to pay.
Yeah, that's what you gotta buy the Super Bowl. There you go, boom.
You saw it, but
Jerry
his face though. He was ready to say something. You see his face. Like you could tell his face, he was about to say something really, really that the plot was gonna write. I know he about to say something. He stopped himself last second. And I tell you, if he said it would have been over. Y'all would have lost every game after this. Bro, hey, whoa. I think the 49ers win. I think the 49ers win the division. I think there's no team, in my opinion, that has any shot for like
their whole division. If they don't win, it'll be like a more indictment on them because their whole division is ass. Like the Rams suck. The Cardinals suck. Like Seattle is just up and down. So if you don't win, your biggest competitor is up and down.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, they're within one game. They're 2-3 and probably within one game of everybody. So they're not far off. It's week 5. They can definitely get a little 4-game win.
The rosters, everyone else is in their roster. Everyone else's roster screams, "We're still in the rebuild. We're looking. You are filled to the brim with Pro Bowlers and All Pro type players. If you lose to any one of these teams, you're like, that's bad. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy.
Yeah. So we'll see. I'm picking
San
Francisco.
Yeah, I got San Francisco.
And Ricio, are you doing the market thing? Because we on it, bro. It's okay if you're not.
I'm gonna go with the Seahawks.
You going with the Seahawks? That's interesting. Hey, shout out Jungle Jams. He our best subscriber. So you're most loyal subscriber. We got you, bro. But I picked the 49ers. I know plot. The Chiefs. Y'all boys. I'm gonna give you a segment, man. You on here, I'm gonna give you a segment. I'm not gonna lie to you though. The Chiefs offense, there's injuries. The Chiefs offense don't look as explosive, right? It doesn't look as terrifying. We argue, me and Mauricio, I told you we have a Discord channel where we talk about how y'all win because of good, plot stuff like the referees and they call pass interference here, but they don't call pass interference here. Funny stuff like that, y'all 5-0. I'm not gonna lie to you. Your 5-0 is, if you compare it to Vikings 5-0 and y'all's 5-0, their 5-0 looks stronger, but you got
that's
Mahomes.
Crazy. We never thought you would say that in the same sentence.
But you got, it's crazy, right? I'll tell you, but that's just what I'm saying. But you got Mahomes, so I know you're gonna go further than the Vikings.
Some would say it's a Mickey Mouse 5-0. Some might say
that's he's saying himself.
Some might say that you should not be undefeated right now. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, let him ask the question.
I mean, it don't even matter just because said the same thing last year about us. How our team bad. We don't got no offense, and we win the Super Bowl. I love the energy. I just need the energy, man. We'll be back in the Super Bowl again. Ain't nobody's gonna beat us.
I know they gotta write a story, right? They can't make it look too easy, right? They got to write a little story.
They have to get the 3.
Hold on, as a Chiefs fan, do you notice that the games be going a little differently when y'all play?
Nah, what happened last night? What happened Monday night? What you felt like? Something different?
I'm just
what you got?
it's just the game. Like I go back. Remember when I think y'all lost the game because of offsides and Mahomes going to the ref? You ain't supposed to call. It's just I just got to look at the history. Because the history is a great representation of how the future looks. And
I'm gonna tell you. Go ahead, keep going.
Like, it was a couple of roughing the passers. There was one play y'all committed like 2 flags and they threw none. Like it was a roughing the passer and it was like a defensive PI. And I'm like,
when was this? For what? When?
It was like third quarter.
When? What team? When we play? Who we play?
No, last night.
What? They closed all the flags on us. They didn't miss no flags yesterday. What are you talking about?
It's okay.
They missed no flags.
It's okay. We going.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you what the landscape's saying about your team, man. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you what the landscape's saying. There's 2 things. Number one, they're saying there's a team that we actually hate more than the Cowboys. It's y'all.
Yeah, that's crazy. I never thought that would be like that.
But you understand that. You understand that because that's just success comes with hate, right? Like
yeah, it's always like that. Yeah.
Number 2, people missed the Tom Brady New England dynasty over y'all. And the reason why is because with them you get like they arrogant, so you understand like they're gonna be arrogant, like what to expect. With y'all, it's sometimes on social media and whatever, it looks like, oh my gosh, this Chiefs team's gonna like they act like they're supposed to be in a position of like struggle when they got all the plot in the world. So and then when you see that, it's like, why are you acting like they're like, why are you acting like that? Y'all the Chiefs, y'all win. You know what I'm saying? So they miss, and then you see Taylor Swift every single second after a Kelsey catch. And then, and then she be on there there's not a quick cut. It's not like a 2-second, 3-second cut. She be on there, she scream, and she on there for like 10 seconds. And I'm like,
read her lips. That's how long she's on there.
So they miss the Patriot dynasty. That was hell for us.
Yeah, for sure.
So what do you think about that?
It just come with a winning franchise. Like NFL is a business too, so they take advantage of the Kelsey and Travis relationship. And if I was an exec for NFL, I'd do the same thing. NFL is all about money, so it doesn't affect my team as we winning. So
yeah, man. I mean, hey, somebody like obviously all three of us besides you want to see the 3P. Like we don't want to see the 3P. Like only you.
Oh no, I know. It's okay. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
I would tell you.
I'm gonna be honest. If we get knocked out, I'd rather a 3-peat.
No.
Okay.
Because that means the Niners lost or like the Lions lose. I'm sorry, Black Star. It means the Eagles lose. Like like it's.
Well, I ain't trying to say.
It'd be cool to see history. I
ain't trying to see history. They in the NFC.
I know it's an AFC.
NFC answers, bro. I ain't trying to see Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift started liking football for like a couple months. She got Super Bowl before I could see it in my whole life. I don't.
This might be the last year you see her. I ain't gonna hold you. This definitely might be the last year you see her.
Even if Kelsey retired, they gonna go to the game together and they gonna be. And it's
bro, he better stay in that damn booth with his damn. He's gonna be just like Eli and his damn Eli and Peyton. They gonna have their own
show, yeah.
So he can be in the booth somewhere, and she can stay in the booth in New York. You feel me? So yeah.
Yeah, their podcast is big too. They're gonna be big, so they're good. They're solid.
That man Lewis.
He said, "Bring back Static Luke."
Like a straight robot, bro. Last week, bro, he sounded. Hey, but yeah, that's what's the Chiefs. I'm trying to beat the Chiefs. I'm gonna tell you, like, look, I'll tell you. I'm gonna be honest with you. The way y'all play. If I go to the postseason and Travis Kelsey start getting these 90-yard games and 2 touchdowns and he doing none of that in the regular season, and then people start missing field goals and referees start doing this and that, and then all this start happening and people start falling apart. I tell you, when you facing dynasty teams, bro, and look, and you know this because you're a dynasty and you've played a dynasty. For some reason, in the fourth quarter or third quarter, I kid you not, the other team forgets how to play football. Like the common things that you feel like you should know, they forget how to tackle. The coach don't know what to do with time management no more. Like things just start falling apart, and it's just like, what's happening? Like,
pressure,
bro. It happens
pressure.
every time.
It's the pressure.
We talk about plot. Think of what happened at Super Bowl last year with Dre Greenlaw. He just run out. He jumping up. He run out. This man tore his whole knee up. He didn't play. He didn't do nothing. I saw that. I said the Chiefs winning this game 1,000%. I don't know how that just
walking on the field.
Yeah, he was too excited. He jumping up. When you on them roids, you dudes don't understand. You can't be jumping up and down. No, that's what happened.
No, they made that call.
Bro, I look at that, bro. I say, there's no way. Like, Patrick Mahomes a year before, he got a messed up ankle. He running 30 yards for first downs. I'm just like, what is it? Y'all got it.
It's that hunger to win, man. That's what I love. That's what I like.
No, hey, Mauricio, what we call that? We say hunger to win. What we call that, Mauricio? I need to have a button for this. We call it plot.
Oh,
that's
plot, yeah.
There you go.
That's the plot.
we call it plot. He called hunger to win. I call it plot. We'll talk about another team who had doing some pretty good stuff this year. Maybe they got some plot. Jane Daniels in the Washington Commanders. They look amazing. Them boys be scoring a lot. They blew out the Browns. I know it's the Browns, but still, them boys looking like they playing. Jane Daniels, they 4-1. They look like they a surprise team, and their offense is extremely efficient. Terry McLaurin has never seen this in his life. I'm so happy for that man. That man's seen awful play for so many years.
Long time, yep.
Jane Daniels, let me ask y'all this. This is a question I'm going to ask y'all. Do y'all think Jane Daniels is going to have a better rookie season than CJ Stroud?
No.
That's going to be tough to beat.
It's tough to beat.
This man got 77% completion percentage.
Well, that's the thing. When you know, you'll eventually see that a lot of his passes will be short, and it'd be like he'll have like 4 deep passes the whole game. The way their offense is set up is just so efficient. It's very college-like. It's like you know who else got a 70% percentage? Justin Fields. And if you've seen you watch the game versus the Cowboys, you can tell why he doesn't a 70. He doesn't throw that much. Like they run, and then they run it so much. You know, the play action is so wide open, and you can't miss it. So no, y'all. I mean, y'all never had a run game. Y'all still don't have a run game, even traded for a running back. You know, no, he won't. You mean it's in passing yards, right? Or the stat sheet?
Oh, overall?
I don't think overall.
Overall. I'm talking about overall. Yeah.
That's
wins. No, I don't know. No, I don't know. Yeah. No, I'm saying no.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know. He was flopping. You good. I'm biased. So I can't really answer that question. I don't think anybody gonna have better rookies.
No, go and give me an answer. You know, stick up for yourself. I'm like,
no,
if it was a Dak thing, you know, you can be like, no, hell no. You know, come on now. If it was Patrick Mahomes, you know, he gonna be like, man, over his dreams, he gonna be like over his dead body. Like, come on now.
Now I'll tell you this. Every time I talk, for some reason, I get jinxed a couple days later. It's ridiculous. But regardless, I will say this: CJ Stroud, his rookie season. The thing I love about it is that this man, it didn't look gimmicky. I'm not gonna say Jane Daniels things look gimmicky, but Lewis, if you're saying it's a college offense, and I think that can get picked up. Like defensive coordinators will try to obviously stop that. And
Kings is good.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen that. I mean, that's what a lot of these running quarterbacks is. I'm not saying he's going to be in that field of quarterbacks, because you know this is why I get on Jalen Hurts, because that was his only successful year when he was in the offense. That's why I'm on Anthony Richardson. He only looks good in this offense with Shane Steichen because he narrows the field, and you can see you have some success, but I'm not finna put you in the same breath as a Patrick Mahomes or a Dak Prescott or Lamar Jackson or Justin. I'm not gonna put you in the same breath because your workload compared to them is not the same. You know what I'm saying? It's levels to this. It's levels to this processing. You're not processing as much information as them. So come on now.
Hey, I don't think I think CJ, he could have won MVP at one point. That's all I'm telling you. He could have won MVP. My man, hey, the accuracy.
Stop the cap. I need my button. Stop the cap.
No, look, there was literally one.
Stop the cap.
Cincinnati. We beat Cincinnati, and it was like, yo, he was the MVP leader at one point, but then he got hurt, and then that was all over. And then
Yeah, he
was he
was.
going to win MVP off stats?
Yeah, this
Off of
man,
wins.
Stats, because I
Yeah.
mean, the MVP really lost off stats, so that's crazy.
Interesting. I know that he trying to fight it.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying though. We existed in this time. CJ was.
man, I mean, I saw Jalen Hurts at the top of that MVP thing. I don't believe that.
That's a different vibe, though. His MVP was like, it was like his team was mediocre, but he was winning. Like he was like 8-1, 9-1. But CJ, with no run game and no O line and no help and no expectations, because his team's supposed to be terrible, got these boys with a winning record and leading the division. And then
that sounds like a rookie of the year. That don't sound like MVP.
No, but the MVP wasn't doing, like, at that point, the MVP race was pretty mid. It wasn't doing a lot. Like, there wasn't a lot until when I got my concussion. That my man Lewis said, "Hey, don't have no concussions."
No, I didn't say that.
I have a concussion. But with that concussion happened in that terrible New York field, because that field is absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I don't want to play there. I lost everything. I wasn't gonna win MVP no more. And then from there, I went to Dak, and then it got snatched from Dak. And then I went to like McCaffrey / Purdy-ish, and then it got snatched. And then my Christmas to Lamar Jackson, and then that was the end of that.
Yeah, because once Brock Purdy had it, that's when he went to Baltimore. He got decimated. He threw like 5 picks. I was like, oh my god.
I know he loved that too. I know Lewis was having
man, but yeah.
Going back in that time, this is slightly still on topic, but off topic. When I saw Ravens 49ers, I thought that was a Super Bowl so much. I was like,
yeah. When the Super Bowl colors like around that, like everybody's like, oh, it's purple.
Oh
and red.
yeah.
And it was like, oh my god. And
your life is you either get rich or die trying, and boy, they die a lot there, bro.
Yep.
They die trying, bro. Ain't nobody getting rich there.
I'm glad we've been there for the year. We done our time there for the year.
we paid our dues.
Yeah, we paid our dues, and DeMarcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons, and they got hurt.
I'm so scared, bro. I'm so scared, bro.
They got hurt at the end of the game, which is insane. So,
bro, that field is ass.
That's a fact.
Bro, I don't want to play it. It's on Halloween, bro. Like, I don't want to do it. That's terrifying, bro. Like, they did that. They set that up for a reason. I already know. I know my plot, bro. I know that. Lewis, do you have? We're doing a new thing, right? We want to break down why Jaden Daniels playing so good. So, Lewis, you do the honors. We'll do a Lewology. I ain't got no music for you. Next time we'll have some music for you. But he's gonna share his screen and we can do a little takes
music.
Oh, he's smart. He's smart, boy. I got you, bro. Do you need music for this, Lewis? Or
sure.
Can
you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, like I said before, Jaden Daniels and his success. You were mentioning will he have a big season? They're doing a good job over there. Cliff Kingsbury, they're dressing it up. They're doing multiple motions on this play. We just seen one. Here go 2 across the formation, bumping the linebackers and just having them off position. And look, they're rolling. They're moving them on a platform. This is like a flood concept, which means it's 3 levels. They're flooding one side of the zone of the field. And here's McLaurin coming through. But if you saw before in the play, that motion across holds these 3 players over. And now allows him to see the second window. Boom, like stuff like that. This is not plays like this not happen often, but when it does, it's like deadly. And then they do the most important thing well. The quarterback best friend is what? Oh, this is another pass play. My bad. There's a simple route that they created to Zach Ertz, but the quarterback best friend is what? Let me see. Is it the same play? Okay, here we go. Then a jet sweep to Austin Eckler. Shout out to Mauricio for picking him. We bashed him for picking this man.
Yep.
And he's having a great year this year, which is crazy. But this is like a great design run. When you do a run like this, that's a running back. They're doing a jet sweep to everyone. And having the ball in his hand, they created this is a numbers game. They have 3 over here, right? But they split the defense in half. with that action. They split the defense in half. Now they got 2-on-2, and all Elson Eckler has to do is beat this guy right here, and he does. And this is like a 15-yard game, and it's just over and over again. Hurry up! I should have cut it. Here's another run play. Brian Robinson. They're running the ball effectively. That's why he's having this much success, bro. It's a lot of, I don't want to say dinking and dunking, but it's a lot of like mid to short. Like it's just a bunch of like mid-range, mid stuff, and they're dressing it up nicely. Here's another look at it. They're in man. You can tell because the dude motion across and he's following them. Now this causes confusion. Running by your teammate as it's happening, you're like, this causes confusion because like you can tell Owosu is like seeing it in the corner of the ear. Hopefully he doesn't bump into me, and they're running the ball off of this. And this play. This was a 60-yard play.
Wow, dang, that's Eckler, huh?
I hope you had him in this lineup right here. Mauricio, did you have him in your lineup this week? This 50-yarder, he fumbled, but he got the ball back. And then here's another play right here. Here's a simple pass, comeback route. Just, you know what I'm saying? It's not nothing down the field, Something's mid, getting the ball in their hands. Here's the Cardinals game from last week. It's just like if you go, like I was watching, see, look at these. They're creating. Look at the top of the screen. Look how they create a mesh at the top. They're in man. Look them two guys right there kissing and hugging. You know what I'm saying? He runs free. That's what Cliff Kingsbury office is doing. Is they just dressing it up, man. It's just, that's a good scheme. But will it last? I don't know. Let me see.
Where the flaws? Where the flaws?
There's another run play. Brian Robinson is having a hell of a year too. Shout out to him. Y'all know he got I think he got shot last year. He came back in the same year.
Yep.
For a robbery. I think he was defending a robbery. Here's another play. It's a play action. Look at this play action. They've been running the ball so much. Look at 7. Look at 3. Look at their eyes. They came up like almost 3 yards. And look, the whole point of play action is to sneak the guy behind him. Man, look, he's already open. Throw the ball right now or later. Like he's already open, but he chose to throw it over here. That's another thing. Like you see how like I would have threw it here. You can tell this is a college offense because he's staring down this comeback. It's a one read, And I'm telling you, if they don't, that's the next step in this evolution. Like he got to get out of this one read stuff. That's not going to work. As Deshaun Watson, because you meet a team that's going to disguise it. You're going to show you one look. Here goes another run. Gibson. Oh no, this is McClendon, I think, or I forgot. This is a hell of a run. That was a touchdown. Run game. This is like 2 more plays. Motion. They didn't look. They bump over. They're communicating up there at the top. They motion in the trips. Now they got to determine when you do that. Like you don't understand the rules. What they got to do. The safety here. They got to understand. Like if he got deep thirds, he got to. If the number 3, like it's so complicated. Like he got to remember in his mind. Like, oh, I got number 1, which is the wide out. Or I got number 3, which is the tight end. Or I got number 2. Like when you do that, you make the defense think. And like a little pivot route. That was a good route right there. 10-yard game, you know what I'm saying? And here's the last play I did. And it takes a long to height. Good little. So yeah, they're killing teams in the run game. And in the mid area. Like they're I don't know how to say it, but yeah.
Medium distance.
The medium distance, yeah.
Oh, that's a good word.
Interesting.
Hey, great job. Give him a clap. Give him a round of applause. Round of applause. That was our first ever Luology. My man killed it. So shout out to my man for that. And it gave me a good idea of Jaden Daniels. Yeah, that one read stuff that wouldn't last.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I said when he gets to us, Zimmer's main scheme is disguising. So like, and if he's going up to the line, if you watch Cam Newton, he says the QB's first read is the safeties. The safeties tell everything about the defense. If they're in 1 high, they're in 1 or 3. They're in 2, or it's either to cover 2 or cover 4 with 2 high safeties. And if they roll a coverage, they gotta roll the coverage to where the blitz is coming from. So, like if he doesn't, and even the great Tom Brady said he hated facing Zimmer's system or like a disguised system because it made you think. So That's the next step of his evolution, and I think he's going to struggle versus disguise teams.
Who is his next? Who do they play next? If y'all know.
I have no
That's a
idea.
good question. I don't know. I have no idea.
They play.
Oh, Baltimore Ravens, right?
Oh yeah.
Ravens.
That's
The
a
Ravens?
matchup.
Well, yeah, they disguise a lot too. So that's the first disguise team they're gonna face. Boom.
So if he passed that test, that's very. He'd be
That'd be very impressive.
Yeah, I think it's also very, very responsible what Cliff
is
Kingsbury's doing. Because
shout out to him, bro.
you know, like it's a rookie, first year in the NFL, pushing him straight into the fire, but he's setting him up for success, and that's one thing that teams sometimes you see it with the Panthers with Bryce Young,
Carolina,
see
all
it.
about that. Carolina,
Chicago. Like this
You
is
see
this is what you're
yeah,
supposed to do.
the Jets with
The Jets.
other
This is what you're supposed to
quarterbacks.
do.
For every quarterback to ever
you have
draft,
to set them up for success.
Mhm.
Even if that means simplifying the offense so that transition from college to NFL is easier, even for 1 year, give them confidence. You don't want to do what happened to Bryce Young, where he's clearly lost all his confidence. Only confidence he has is in God, which is good. But at the same time, at that position, you gotta be confident in your ability. Like you made it to the NFL. Like now you gotta do that. So I think that's also another very responsible thing that organization has done with Jaden Daniels.
It's crazy. That's just common sense, though. Like if someone's new to something,
I mean, you think so?
You would think so, but common sense is not common in the NFL,
Bro,
especially in the Cowboys organization.
That's so stupid though. Like Carolina and New York is like, let's just throw the book at them. Like, bro, if somebody in any profession in life, if you starting out to do something,
his number one receiver is a geriatric. Come on now.
That's good. That's interesting. Yeah, you're right.
That's their way of giving them help. Like you got to think about it.
Yeah, they trip. I don't know. That common sense ain't common, bro. Yeah, because shout out to Washington, bro. And I know, Cliff Kingsbury, he got shunned in Arizona because he's not a good
head coach. Yeah, but he's a hell of a coordinator.
Yeah, he's a coordinator. Yeah,
he's a hell of a coordinator.
The draw plays.
He was like that at Texas Tech. He had the air. He loves that air raid offense.
And I can't wait to when they play y'all because it could really be if it goes the RG3 way. I'm not gonna ask.
But you hope they better hope it don't go to RG3 way because that's. Like,
I mean, not the whole script.
Yeah,
the whole script.
Yeah, I'm just saying like the whole script is not in well. You make the playoffs, but
your mama's on. Yeah, shout out to her. Yeah, I just want you to know. Yeah, class is on session. We will do our last segment here, which is our NFL Weekly Pick'ems. Mauricio,
yep.
Go ahead and share your screen. I already did. Look, I already updated. I put who won and who lost. I didn't put the score, but I did all the green and red for you, so you ain't had to worry about that. My man, Brooklyn Road, man. If you want, you can also join this. We might have a prize at the end of this. It's simple. Who's gonna win for week 6, what your predictions are, and I'm curious if I won this week, but. Let me see. I think I also have the link as well.
Yeah, I'm curious
so I can
what
send
I
a
got
link.
right. Yeah, me too. I don't know what I got right.
Also, I put in the Discord. Actually, as you do that, let me share my screen real quick. Let me share my screen. Actually, no, you share your screen. You do your thing. Because I'm gonna plug the Discord, but I'm gonna do that later. Can you make it a little closer for us, man?
Yeah.
Also, can you add my man at Brooklyn Rowan?
Yeah, I'll add him in week 6. I'm just looking at week 5.
Oh damn! I'll pick Atlanta. Oh wow!
Quick week 5 recap. So we got 3 people chose Atlanta.
I did good there.
Everybody except for Maurice picked the Jets. So shout out Maurice believing in his team.
Only reason he did that is John bullied him into doing it. That's the only reason he did that because John bullied him. He would have picked Minnesota 1,000.
That is true. Then we got a couple Chicagos in here. This is wrong. Let me do that real quick. It happens. Some Baltimore's. 3 people picked Cincinnati, and then 1 person, John, picked the Buffalo. That was a hate pick.
That was a hate pick.
He hated that song.
This one, Jacksonville, kind of surprised me a little bit because I didn't have any confidence in Trevor Lawrence. New England with the loss in Miami.
That was very surprising.
I was very surprised.
Very surprised.
That's why Brissett ain't
This one
playing.
did not surprise me at all. This
Oh,
one
pick.
did. The one time or the couple times I don't pick Denver and they won.
Who
So
pick Arizona? Who pick Arizona?
Ja'Cory.
Wow, that was a random, but that's a random pick, bro.
Just threw it out. Everybody
Yeah.
picked.
Yeah.
Everybody agree with Green Bay. That's tough for LA. Everybody picked Green Bay. Good for us. Everybody got wrong.
Jungle
And
Jams
this
clicked
Jungle
Green
Jams,
Bay.
everybody got it wrong. The next one, everybody got it wrong. How you lose
And then
to
we
the
got a
Giants?
couple haters
See
picking
Jungle
the
Jams. You see how you do it,
Steelers.
bro? All red.
And then there we go. Majority shout out
I don't know. It's 3
Brooklyn.
Who picked the
Saints.
Wolves?
Who picking the Saints?
Can't believe anybody there picked the Saints, man.
I told you, didn't I tell y'all what a Saints fan did? I told y'all Super Bowl is us. Y'all been looking goofy since. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all been looking goofy since. We gonna talk about it later.
It looks like Jungle Jam's already put his
He
picks
put
in.
yeah.
He's smart. Bro, shout out to you, bro.
You think Seattle gonna be San Francisco? Mm.
Hey, he got to, bro. He got to say that. But I'm not your friend here. I'm picking San Francisco. Like, I'm sorry.
No.
You have the link is in the Discord.
All right.
I think, yeah.
Let me see. All right, so everybody, we're all here. We're all doing our thing. So Seattle versus San Francisco. Who do y'all have?
I'm picking Seattle. I'm standing on business with my previous prediction of them winning the division.
Give me
So
San Fran.
I'm gonna stick with them.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
San Fran. I take San Fran.
There you go. Simple
That's
enough.
easy.
Simple enough. Mauricio fixed Seattle. Good for him. I mean, yeah. Hey, the rule was we're supposed to. Yeah, that's what that Maurice got bullied into that rule. But hey, you pick your team, bro. You keep picking your team. Be a Seattle fan. Y'all winning every game after this. So most people pick San Francisco. John and Maurice is not here, so obviously moving to the next. Chicago and Jacksonville. Who is winning this game?
This is very hard.
Chicago.
Chicago, Chi-Town.
Chi-Town.
Yep.
Chicago. That's what I'm picking. Yeah, I'm picking Chicago. They low key pretty good right now. They low key doing good in Chicago, man. Like shout out to them.
Yeah, they solid. They solid.
They can win this
Take
game.
some plays from the damn Washington playbook. I ain't gonna hold you.
Washington at Baltimore. Boy, if Jaden Daniels going to Baltimore, he went to
Yeah.
Cincinnati.
If he can pull this out,
He's beating Washington. I'm sorry.
Give me
Washington beating Baltimore.
Give me Baltimore.
You said Washington
By a
being
country
Baltimore?
now.
Yeah, I got Washington.
Hey, go for it. Go for smoke, bro. He going for
man.
that smoke, bro.
Yeah,
By a country mile.
Baltimore got running. They've been running the same offense for years, man. So I ain't never gonna be shit. Same shit. The same shit with them.
hey, if Derrick Henry pops off 1-2 plays, then
Yeah,
I mean,
the
it takes-
Washington defense is y'all forgetting it. That Washington defense does not look good. That offense been carrying.
That offense is looking historic right now. I'm playing in Baltimore, though. I'm gonna pick that. Green Bay and Arizona. I'll pick Green Bay at home.
Green Bay.
bait.
Sure. Ski.
Houston at New England. What a game! Obviously, I've picked Houston every time. That is a trap. There is trap in there, but
Yeah, that's a little trapping.
That's Houston.
Yeah, I'm taking Houston.
please,
Houston.
like win this game, bro. Be 5-1, please. Don't frustrate me, please. Next game, Tampa Bay at New Orleans.
Yeah,
I know Derek Carr hurts.
Tampa Bay.
They got Spencer.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Yep. And then Tampa Bay's gonna have that hurricane plot. So
Tampa Bay.
This man crazy. What he say?
Yeah, that's crazy. Hurricane fly is
Insane, bro.
crazy.
That's crazy.
it's
Wait,
No,
I didn't-
No, but he okay. Everybody
it's,
gonna say something crazy.
it's unfortunate, but it's true.
Everybody got their crazy thing to say. You know, Tampa hasn't been hit from a hurricane in over 100 years. That's insane. I don't know. Somebody told me that. I said that's crazy. So hopefully, I'm praying for everyone in Tampa. But I remember Mauricio, he say what he say. It's an away game, so I don't have to go to. No, look, everybody get their crazy
What do you
statement. I haven't
mean?
said that crazy.
Hurricane plot is wild. That's worse than my head. That's worse than my concussions.
New Orleans had it.
Tampa
the
Bay.
Astros had it. So
No, I mean I
I'm
get what you're saying
I'm just
because the
saying.
natural disaster plot.
play
I'm
it
not
smart.
wishing it upon anybody. Obviously, I live in Houston, so I know what a hurricane is like. I'm saying.
Everybody got their statements for the week. Bro, that's his thing. Hey, I haven't said nothing. Who has said questions? Mauricio said the hurricane plot, and my man, he said what he said earlier. Cleveland and Philadelphia. Who would in this game? I figured
Give me
Philadelphia.
Cleveland.
Philly.
Oh,
That's crazy. This man, he
Give
just
me
hates.
Cleveland. I believe Nick Chubb is back.
He just hating. That's just
Chubb ain't playing.
If Nick Chubb is playing, give me Cleveland. I believe.
right,
After talking all that mess on Deshaun.
That's what I'm saying. Just hate. That's just straight hate.
Tennessee. I mean, he's still gonna be. He ain't gonna be able to throw the ball. He's gonna have like 9 attempts. They're gonna run the ball 40 times.
That's crazy. Indy at Tennessee. What we feeling?
Colts.
I'm picking Indy. Yeah.
Give me Tennessee.
Indy.
I hope Tennessee win. If Tennessee win, this division should be. Actually, I'm not gonna say that because stupidity.
Say it.
I'm not gonna say it. No, stop.
Yes, it.
No, I'm not. I'm let it wait. Let me wait a little bit before I say it. Chargers at Denver. I'm gonna pick Denver Broncos.
Yeah, I'm playing Denver too.
Denver, low key, they play an awful game. They game boring and sad, but they winning though. They be winning games though.
They game been boring and sad for 5 years, bro. That organization there.
I got Chargers.
Hey, I feel it. Hey, shout out to Jared, man. I need Jared to come. We finally get a Chiefs fan on here, and Jared, he just been completely gone. Mauricio, I don't know. You went to the next tab. I thought that was gonna be dangerous. I thought you were gonna show me something crazy.
I just wanted
what is he putting on you? That's crazy.
I thought I was gonna see something.
That's wild.
That's wild.
My mind said, "Oh wow, this is it, huh? This is how it ends."
In the gutter. Go down before you even start.
I just wanted to see who the Chargers have played.
Well, you trying to see is Justin Herbert playing?
I think he injured.
They're coming off a bye. I'm gonna take the Chargers.
Denver, they be winning ugly.
Who'd you pick, Lou?
Denver.
We got Pittsburgh at Las Vegas. I think Pittsburgh kind of fraudulent, but I think Las Vegas is terrible. So I'm gonna pick
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I got Pittsburgh too.
That defense it's gonna be nasty. You put Berg.
I'm not writing the whole thing now, man.
That man, you want to spell that out? I feel you, man. We have Atlanta and Carolina.
ATL.
Yeah, it should be good. Should be I mean, it's a division game.
Yeah, ATL.
Should be ATL. That's a good movie too. Y'all seen that? Mauricio, have you seen that movie ATL? I'm just kidding. Yeah, have you seen that movie?
Seen a couple of the show, Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta. The show's good. Movie's legendary.
Yeah, the movie.
Have you seen a movie with T.I.? Have you seen that movie with T.I.?
Pull it up right now.
No.
No, I'm just curious, because people you surprised me. You don't have to have seen it, but if you saw it, man, I'll give you a clap. You locked in.
Locked in, ain't no switching up.
You locked in, man. Dallas and Detroit, the battle of bad plot for Detroit, boy.
Detroit wins this. They continue their revenge tour.
Okay.
The bullshit call.
Oh, I know losing ain't like that.
Oh.
Okay,
That's crazy. That
Shit, I lost last year. It's the bullshit call.
That's crazy. A Chiefs fan is saying that.
The lineman. I've watched the replay 100 times. The lineman goes and says,
we were getting told by a Chiefs fan that we cheated.
They coming at Chiefs.
I didn't say I cheated. I'm just saying the refs missed the call.
You know what call they missed? They missed a tripping call by Aiden Hutchinson that would have gave us the first down, and we'd have ran out the clock. And none of this would have worked. Yeah, no one ever wants to talk about that. I guess that's because it's not exciting. But that's the truth. It
benefits the Cowboys.
Because it benefits the Cowboys,
If you
Detroit's just a better team.
You're a third party, so you have to look at it objectively. But that's all right.
You said Detroit is a better team, so that's my last
Shots fired. They said Pittsburgh was a better team too, but I seen Dan Orlovsky get on national television.
Nah.
Well, there wasn't a good
rules.
He picked us to lose.
We got to take Dallas. Regardless.
Okay, if we win this game right here, I ain't gonna lie. Boy, we just survived this injury bug.
I thought you were going crazy. I thought we were getting off.
No. I already told you what to win. This that's the week after if we beat the Niners.
Oh, okay. Giants versus Cincinnati. The Bengals should win, but
I don't know, bro. I really don't know. Yeah.
Yes.
They're gonna lose by one. Cincinnati's gonna just lose by one.
Cincinnati wins.
They should win.
Cincinnati suck, bro.
Yeah, no answer for Chase.
They always want to get up and play the Chiefs or the Ravens. Everyone else, they just
See, but Cincinnati is one of those
they
teams.
just want to get them to play 2 teams out of 32.
They're one of those teams that play down to the level of their opposition.
I mean,
They
that's a
play
lot.
up and play down. So
Man, we don't play up actually. We don't play up. We just play down. We don't play up to nobody. Bengals, they play the Chiefs and the Ravens hard though. They go to the brink of hell with them.
Yep.
They play other teams, they lose. So yeah. So who we picking? He said Cincinnati, Mauricio Lewis. Who you picking?
Yeah, Cincy.
Taking Cincy.
Last but not least, can this be the return of the greatest game we ever streamed? The Buffalo Bills and New York Jets is definitively the
Where is it
greatest
at?
game ever streamed. It's in New York. And that's just like last time. On 9/11/2023 is definitively Brooklyn Raw. I'm gonna tell you like this. It is definitively the greatest football stream we ever did was Buffalo at New York. Monday Night Football, first week of the season on 9/11. We know the Green Aaron Rodgers.
The flag. I knew it. Yeah.
That game was outstanding. And the kickoff the kickoff of the touchdown. And I'll tell you, I knew their season was cooked right after that. I knew they were going to win nothing after that. But that day, that was special. And Maurice, a Jets fan, so we watched it with him. He saw the whole peak and valley, like Aaron Rodgers' injury, to the comeback, to the overtime, to all. Yeah, it was outstanding. Maybe can this game be as good?
Can it live up to it?
No,
I doubt
give me New York.
Yeah, give me the Jets, man. Let's go. They're gonna win one game off of their new stuff, and then they're gonna start failing.
It's gonna be downhill from here.
So wait, what you pick, Brooklyn Raw? You pick the Jets?
Yeah. No.
I picked Buffalo. Okay, you pick Buffalo.
Wait, no. Put the Jets. My fault. Put the Jets.
Put the Jets. All right.
And give me Atlanta too.
Oh, my bad.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, we got that. Yeah, so that is our weekly picks. Who's winning this whole thing so far? I think is John winning this.
Yeah, John is still up. You got a 3-point lead on me, 2-point on you. Lou missed a week, so.
Oh, I put my picks in,
but that don't make no that you know he
that was my picks. I was still like I was hella wrong. It was like week 2.
We're also gonna like do a curve, like Mauricio. Do your curve.
That's the week I missed. Yeah,
we gotta tell these people to do this, bro. We gotta tell these people to do this. Let me before we go, let me.
Plug I'm winning.
Now you tied. Nah, I ain't giving you that.
I'm winning. That's hilarious. Everyone here, if you haven't joined yet, please join the Discord. We have everything, and also another thing. I want to tell y'all, I'm gonna do something weekly, basically a guess the NFL player challenge. I'm gonna do this every single day. If you go to the Guess the Challenge, I'm gonna put 3 hints. I'm gonna put the player, and we might do win. You can have a prize. You might have a prize at the end of this. So we have certain things like this. We also have obviously the NFL Pick'em. Why not? Well, I mean, someone already he already exposed it, but do y'all know who this player would be?
You said Jaden Daniels, right?
Yeah, he already exposed it down here.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
started his college career in Arizona.
He did the first 3 years. It was in Arizona.
Oh, the University of Arizona.
I believe so. Yeah, but
I tried to start high school, but you asking very questions right there. Huh?
But hey,
I said, he got into the portal from Arizona, and that's when
LSU
teammates in Arizona was tearing up his jersey. It was like he's trash.
Oh
so I remember that.
Yeah. I wonder what he's doing. I wonder what that guy doing. I know that guy. I know he.
Ain't nothing.
Man, doing accounting right now, but nothing wrong being an accountant. It's just Jane Daniels, the NFL star. He said the election's coming up. We are not getting political because, we know that's not. But that's not us.
But just go vote. Right. That's it.
And just go vote if you want to.
Go vote.
I'm gonna give you a tip. I'm gonna go vote early on my own time, and then on election day, I'm gonna tell my job I'm gonna go vote, and then I'm just gonna
have a day off. Yeah. Yep.
They call that too.
If you don't do that, you are lacking.
They watch your streams, Maurice. They watch these streams, my man.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not doing that. If you're watching,
we're not big enough. We're not. They don't know us.
You got 3 notifications. That's crazy.
Oh no, yeah, but that's another channel.
Oh, that's
I'm not checking. I'm not checking all that. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm not checking all that.
Hold down. Click the go over and click down. Hold it. No, go over the.
We'll do that. Let me plug this. Let me
After
finish
the
this
stream.
plug.
Okay.
Before we
I'm
plug
gonna say
players,
you can read them all and it can go away.
I got you though. Stay with me. I got you. But football, we got all this. You know, we got the Weedham boys. You know, all the Dallas Cowboy people here. I know they were having a good time here. We got the Texans bullpen. We got everything there. So, hey, Mauricio, if you can put the link, if you can plug the link in there and join the Discord, man. We're trying to get the 50 people in this Discord by end of the month. Seems realistic. So, join the Discord. And hey, Brooklyn Road, bro. Hey, I know you ain't check out the Discord either, man. Hey, we got stuff for you, my man. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna tap in for sure. I got you. I'm gonna tap in.
Yeah, tap in, man. And look at the aura on CJ. You know what I'm saying? That Texas bullpen, bro. Go H-Town, bro. Look at the aura on that man with the
don't show that after talking about Aaron Rodgers.
What?
Because he hit the flag and everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock on wood for you too.
Yeah.
Shit,
yeah, bro.
nice.
You forgot he carried that flag off too.
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
Oh no, we done. That episode. That give me one of them, boy. So everyone, hey, if you on here, make sure to like the video. This has been an outstanding stream. I don't know about y'all. I had a lot of fun today. Shout out to Lewis for his Luology. Shout out to Brooklyn Road for coming in here and bragging about his team. Everyone hates the Chiefs besides these NFC boys because they just trying to like see a three-peat. But they were throwing shots at you though because you started talking about that Detroit game. They said, ugh. They didn't let that slide, so they started shooting.
Defend the star.
They defend their star, bro. Say Texans, we played in New England. I need y'all boys. That could be a trap game. Drake May is playing, so I need y'all to lock in. Please do not hold me. Dallas, Detroit
as well.
And sub up to my man right there. He on the road to 60K, so go sub to his channel, bro. Let him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
60K, boy. I tell you.
He said, "What a world!"
Tie at 60K.
Yeah. You said what?
It's a tie at 60K. I'm tired right now, man. It's a lot of work, bro. A lot of work.
I feel you.
Hey, we try to get up there too. That's what we do in these streams right now.
So,
hey, everybody tap into his channel, help me get to 60K. Tap into Lou's channel, help him get to 1,000. Tap into my channel, help me get 1,500. Like the stream. Hey, if he down to come on, you always welcome to come in here, bro.
Gotcha. Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen in the stream, everyone here, we'll catch you on the next stream. We out of here. Peace.